Hey everyone. I hope everyone's doing all right. I noticed that the energies are really heavy. They're really heavy today. And so what they wanted me to bring forward was about how the journey is what it's all about. The joys in the journey. It sounds cliche. We've heard that a million times, but it's the realest. And I posted this on my Instagram earlier, that the only thing that matters is how we feel on a moment-to-moment basis. That is the only thing that matters. And saying that in itself shows you how much the journey is important. It's not about some destination. There is no destination. We're infinite. There's no destination. Yes, we're on this journey, and yes, we want to evolve spiritually, but at the end of the day, everything's all happening at the same time. Let's get quantum here. Everything is happening all at once. So what matters right now is this moment. This moment right here. And that's what we have to kind of understand when we're feeling these heavy energies. We have to understand that first of all, we have to be conscious of what's triggering us. We have to be conscious of what's coming up that's throwing us off, that's bringing us into the 3D. The mind focuses on the 3D. And when you focus on the 3D, you eliminate all the potentials. Because all you're thinking about is like, what's happening right now? Or what happened in the past? And why is that bothering me? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because when you follow your intuition, you're always in the moment. What is my higher self saying to me right now? You know what I'm saying? What is it saying to me right now? What is the next step? And how can I enjoy this moment to its fullest potential? If something comes up, how can I perceive this situation as an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to take my life in a different direction, an opportunity to stop being scared. When we're scared and fearful about money or making changes or whatever it is, when we're fearful, we're in the mind. We're the ego. The ego wants to keep us in the safety net. I know it's not easy right now. I can see it in my boyfriend as he's going through it too. I feel like a lot lately. I'm just trying to keep it. It's like he's drowning. It's like the water level's here and his head is just like here, just trying to keep it above water. Because he's so in his head about things. Like he just wants to, I can even see it in our relationship. He wants to show up for me in certain ways. And it's like, it's not there right now. Like he's literally not able to show up in certain ways. And he feels like when you love somebody so much and you feel like you can't give them what you want to give them, it gets you in your head. So the thing is that we have to stay out of victim mode. We have to stay out of victim mode. Catch yourself. When you start feeling bad for yourself, or you start thinking, well, this is why I can't do this, and this is why I can't do it. It doesn't matter. Those things don't matter. Don't think about the future. Don't think about what you have to get done. Just think about what your intuition is telling you right now, and it will lead the way. Do not claim being a victim. Don't claim it. The thing of it is like we go from the 3D where we've been before we start our ascension journey for so long, being victims, but not even realizing that that's how we're acting. Not even realizing that's the mode we're in. That's the vibration we're carrying. And now we're coming out of it and we're conscious of the fact of it. And it's like, ooh, how do I even like choose a different perspective? What perspective is that? How do I look at this situation of contrast and choose a different perception? How do I choose to raise my vibration? How do I choose to use this as an opportunity to raise my vibration instead of sink into this low space? And then I have to go to bed and hit the reset button and wake up the next day and hopefully get the ball rolling in a better direction. And sometimes you just have to do that. Sometimes it's just a hell of a day and you got to the point where there's so much momentum going in that negative direction that you drown. You can't pull yourself out of it. And that's okay. Just do some self-care for the rest of the day. Take care of yourself, rest, relax, maybe for me, when I get in those spaces, I'll watch movies or listen to podcasts or listen to like different, like I like to go on YouTube and listen to people's like stories about things they've experienced, like paranormal experiences and stuff, because those things, like when you listen to stories, they take your mind totally out of like the shit you're going through, and they distract you from the things that are bringing you down. So yeah, maybe they're not like elevating your vibration and it's not, and you're not like growing, but at least you're not sinking deeper in. And sometimes that can change your whole day around. Sometimes you don't even have to go to sleep and hit the reset button. Sometimes you can change your whole day around just by distracting yourself with something that makes you feel better. Because how you feel in any given moment is the only thing that matters. How you feel is your currency. You can have millions and millions of dollars, but your real currency is about how you feel. That's why people make it and get rich, and think that then all their problems are solved. No, because that's not true success to begin with. Gary Vee mentioned this the other day in one of his videos. True success is waking up, or maybe it was in a podcast, the Aubrey Marcus podcast. True success is waking up every day and being able to do whatever you want, and having the means to do it. People focus on buying things and thinking that that's what's going to make them happy, and money and all this stuff. And then they get it and it's like, what's the next thing? It's like you can't even sit in the moment and be happy, because it's always about some destination that you have to reach. If you're in that mindset, it's never ending. You're never going to reach this destination, because that's not where happiness is. The joy is in the journey, and the journey does not have to be hard. That is also a myth. The journey does not have to be hard, because if you follow your intuition and it brings you, and you tap into that internal guidance, you might be like killing it, being creative, starting businesses, doing all these things, but it's not hard. It's not hard when you follow your intuition, because you love it. You wake up on fire like, I just freaking want to do this today. Like for me, making videos, like I don't make a bunch of money making a bunch of free videos. I don't, but I freaking love it, and I'll do it. That's such a good like point to come from. Is what you do on a daily basis, would you do it if you made no money from it? Would you still be doing it? That's how to gauge if you love what you do. That's how to gauge if you're alignment with your intuition and higher self, to know if you're on the right track. You gotta wake up and love the shit. You gotta love what you do. And that was kind of off on a tangent, because I really want to talk about, because I know the energies are heavy. I know it's not easy. Like right now, it might not be the time to be taking action. If you're feeling good, take action. If you're not feeling good, do not start taking action when you know you're not in the highest vibration. You know you're not aligned right now. That's not a good time to take action. You want to take action when you feel inspired. Don't force it. This does not have to be hard. We just have to practice. This is a practice. You have to make so once you practice it so many times, once you practice choosing a different perspective when contrast comes up, when a bad situation comes up, when somebody triggers you, and you practice like flowing through that with ease, it becomes your default vibration. So even if you have a bad day, your default is still a high vibration. And that's how you level up. That is how you level up into the 4D. You anchor into the 4D, and then you come into the 5D. Lori Ladd has videos explaining anchoring into different dimensions, and it's important to understand that, because most people are not anchored into 5D. And it doesn't matter how spiritually advanced you are, you're not necessarily anchored into 5D. Some people are, but that is like you have to be really far like into your spiritual journey and really purge most of the negative stuff to be anchored in 5D. Most people who are decently along their journey are anchored into 4D, and then they're tapping into 5D consistently, but not to the point where they're anchored into it. So if you want to learn more about that, look down in the description. My favorite YouTubers are down there. Lori Ladd, she has videos on it. But yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to bring forward today. We have to make it so our natural vibration is just positivity and love. It's all love. And we will get there. It's a practice. It takes time. This is no joke. But you guys got it. I definitely believe that. And whenever something comes up, just focus on how this is an opportunity to change my mind. This is an opportunity to go in a different direction. This is an opportunity to respond in a different way. And maybe that means not responding at all. And that's okay. You guys got this. Seriously, you got this. And that's all they wanted me to come on today, is just encourage you guys. Encourage you. And if you're having a rough day, do a whole day of self-care. If you got to go to work, then make it the easiest day at work you possibly can. How can I make this the easiest day for myself? Put you first. Because when you put you first, then you can become the best version of yourself, and you can give others the best version of yourself. I love you guys. Hang in there.